for the first project, take any colored air dry clay and roll it between your palms. Now roll the clay with the help of a rolling pin or any circular object. Now place a bowl on the clay like this and remove the excess clay to get a perfect circle. Now place the clay on the backside of a glass or bowl like this. And then leave it to dry for at least 48 hours. Now scrape out the excess clay by using any sandpaper. These edges were not looking good at all, so I decided to paint these edges of golden color. This is a totally optional step. Now to make our work waterproof, take 2 tablespoons of white glue with 2 tablespoons of water in it. You can increase or decrease the quantity as per your requirement, but make sure the quantity of glue and water is in the ratio of 1:1. Apply 2 coats of this mixture on your project. This step is common for all the projects. If you want to give your project a little bit more strength, then apply 1 coat of varnish to it. This is a totally optional step. If you wish, you can apply this. And you are ready. You can store your jewelries, watches, keys, or simply you can keep this as a decoration piece. So for this marble coaster, take 4-5 shades of a single color. Make sure to include white and black in it. Sprinkle some flour on the surface so that the clay doesn't stick to our surface. Now roll the clay between your palms. Make sure they all are of same size. Now twist all the shades of the clay like this to form a marble-like effect. The more you'll twist, the more you'll get a natural marble-like effect. When you're happy with the effect, then start rolling it with a rolling pin. Now using a circular object, cut off a circle like this. Lastly, to make it more even, take some water on your fingers and spread it over your coaster like this. And then leave it to dry for at least 48 hours. And you are ready. It's such a easy and quick way to make a coaster. Do try it out.
Now we are going to make an easy air dry clay owl organizer. For this, take any container. Here I have used a clay pot. Next, out of air dry clay, cut out 2 circles. These would symbolize the eyes of our owl. This air dry clay is homemade, and if you want to see the recipe, you can check the description box. Next, take some clay in your hands and roll it between your palms. Next, press it and form a circle again. This circle should be thicker than the previous one. Make 2 of these. These circles would add a pop-up effect to our eyes and also add a dimension to them. Next, I have taken some clay and rolled in my palms till it forms a rope-like figure. I have joined 2 of these ropes to form the owl's eyebrows and pressed it from the center so that it is easy to stick on the pot. Next, I have made out a small carrot-like shape which would symbolize the nose of the owl out of air dry clay. Now it's time to add detailings to our face. Here I have used a safety pin, and on the thinner circle I am going to make some ridges. You can add the detailings as per your choice. I have sticked the eyebrows and the nose to the container, and now I am going to stick the eyes. You can stick these elements with the help of normal glue. Now I am going to paint my owl. As a base coat, I am using some white acrylic color. You can even use poster colors here. If you don't have acrylic color, you can use gesso. Now I am going to paint the owl. You can paint it with your favorite colors. Here I have chosen a combination of brown and flesh tint color. Firstly, at the bottom part of the container, I am going to do some flesh tint color and merge it with the brown color to form a gradient effect. The container would symbolize the body of my owl. After this is done, I am going to paint the thinner circles which we made with light flesh tint color. As I said previously, you can use your favorite colors over here and use your creativity. On the beak, I am going to put some red color, and on the eyebrows, I am going to put some black color. Our cute owl planter is ready. You can use it as an organizer as well to store your plants. It is super easy and fun DIY. Do consider subscribing if you like these kinds of DIYs.